Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Now, as usual on gold market, guys, so gold currently shows really fantastic action because it's really very sensitive to any loud statements on any among the officials and the different geopolitical events. So this is some kind of the barometer of some tensions and some real drastic turnings in the destiny of the different countries, and gold market is very sensitive to such events. So, and again, yesterday when the Brexit referendum date has been announced on the 23rd of June, the gold has reacted very strong on this event by the action to the upside, and that really has clarified our next step in the gold market. So yesterday, as you remember, we have suggested that the chances that market could reach 1250 area is greater than any ABCD action, mostly due to the pattern that we have seen in the beginning of the yesterday's session. And that really has completed. As a result, on the daily chart, right now we could shift to the next pattern. We could watch for appearing of the double repo sell lookalike pattern. Why this will be lookalike? Because on the first close below the 3x3, market has hit the major Fib support. When this usually happens, it doesn't mean that double repo will not work at all, but the reaching of the Fib support makes double repo pattern weaker than if for example market wouldn't touch it. Mostly because when the market hits the support, traders who hold the bullish positions takes the profit. It means that on this move down, why this move down is so strong? Because traders starting to sell right on top and market reached this level. This just shows that the selling was significant and many positions that was standing inside of this thrust will be out. But at the same time, guys, take a look where we have taken this starting of the point of the thrust right now. But at the same time, we could treat as the thrust right from this point, because that was not the trade retracement of this thrust up. Because this will be also the proper thrust for this double repo. I have taken this one just because it was uninterruptible, because you can see there's no pause in the upward action at all. So this was minor pause, but this you can see was above the 3x3 moving average, and in fact the major thrust, whole thrust has started from this point. That's why if you will shift this trade down a bit later, then you will see that even here market hasn't touched the 3.8 support. But let's call it for the just purity of this double repo. The lookalike just will decrease a bit, chances on it will work. Anyway, this setup overall looks very nice, and if we will get the second clause below the 3x3, then we will treat it either as a lookalike pattern or the pure double repo. This will not matter. We just will get the nice pattern that could trigger the deep retracement down. Whether we will trade this pattern down or not, this is a bit different question. For us, the major object is to get excellent opportunity for taking the long position. So now we will be watching for this double repo. If we will not get the double repo, the next pattern that could be formed here is butterfly, as we have discussed. So I don't have it on this chart, but you probably remember from the yesterday analysis that if market here could form also butterfly sell pattern. So could be a new top could be created, and maybe some reaction after that will follow. So market will test 1280 area. That's particularly what we will be watching for on gold market right now. So now let's discuss the details of this possible double repo pattern, how market could reverse down. Now we will be it will not mean that we currently think that butterfly will not appear, but since the double repo stands a bit closer in time, to current action rather than the butterfly, we will focus on the double ripple first. So let's discuss how this pattern could start. On the 4-hour time frame chart, in fact, guys, we have the Gartley's 222 sell pattern. As you can see, drop lower, ABC reaction to the upside. This construction calls is the Gartley's 222 sell pattern. And particularly by this pattern, market could drop lower. At the same time, it's very interesting, thrilling moment. So recall this pennant, you probably remember it from yesterday's analysis. As you can see, market has broken it, retested. Recall we have discussed this. Retested this support and turned to the upside. At the same time, market has formed a bullish grabber here. Bullish grabber suggests taking out of this top. It doesn't mean that market will definitely continue move high, but it just means that market could wash out this top, create at least some small new top here, taking out this level. What does it mean? It means that major level for double repo will be of course the closing below the 3x3, but even before that, it's very important will be these lows. Why? Because if market will drop lower, it will accomplish two major points. First of all, it will erase the grabber, because if market will drop below its low, the grabber should be treated as the failed. Second, if market will return back inside of this pennant in this triangle, this will be the bearish sign, and this will be the half step in a direction of a confirmation of the double ripple sell pattern on the daily chart. That's why today we mostly should keep an eye on this area, somewhere around 1220, 1210 area. So market will drop below it. It will be a major point in the short-term analysis. How this will happen, currently difficult to say. We can't exclude that market, for example, will complete grabber first and then turn down second. If market will continue move higher and taken out of this top, in this case, guys, this probably will mean that we're shifting to the butterfly. So this could be the left wing, as we have discussed yesterday. That could become the right wing. The taking out of this top will probably turn odds in favor of the butterfly sell. So this you can see where some kind of the break-even point right now. So maybe today, tomorrow, we will see the some solution of this riddle. On the hourly chart, it's very interesting to follow the market mechanics. So you can see this is our butterfly that we have discussed yesterday. Market has hit 127 extension in the weekly pivot resistance one, drop lower. So butterfly has been completed, and now we're watching for a reversal. Either market will drop below the weekly pivot point and simultaneously below this area, or it will continue move high. If market will move above the weekly pivot resistance one, it simultaneously will tell us that probably appearing of the butterfly here will become the reality. So let's keep watching what will happen. But I really, guys, hope that we will get this Gartley's 222 sell action, double ripple on daily. That will be just really very clear, very nice pattern that could be formed. And the most important for us is that by this pattern we really could get a nice entry point on the gold market in the short-term perspective.